Gallagher, let me start with you. We're now in the 18th week of protests, and obviously this violence strikes of déjà vu. Is it surprising that the situation has gotten out of hand again?
To a certain extent it is. I don't think that very many people expected it to be this violent on the Champs-Élysées yet again. Of course, this is a sort of reminiscent of scenes that we have been seeing unfold on this very famous avenue, which has truly become a focal point for the movement and for local authorities trying to do their best in order to contain it. Remember on December 1st, when these now notorious Gilets jaunes sort of took over the very symbolic Arc de Triomphe. This time, they're going for stores that represent, in their eyes, inequality. So luxury stores, and that very famous Fouquet's restaurant where former President Nicolas Sarkozy dined on the evening of his election back in 2007. We have pictures of these Gilets jaunes sort of taking that restaurant over, trying to set it on fire, grabbing tables, sitting down ironically in front of the restaurant, pretending that they're ordering food, and basically waiting for everybody to take pictures of them. And this a very symbolic image, of course. This, at the same time, is not that surprising. The numbers have somewhat declined, but the level of anger and its corollary, the level of violence, are still there. And that's very much what we're seeing unfold on the Champs-Élysées today. Very, again, symbolic images and quite frightening ones to a certain extent. A bank being set on fire with a woman and her baby having to be rescued from the building on top of that bank where the fire was spreading. Newspaper stands also being set alight, and images of protesters, whether they be Gilets jaunes or Black Blocs or Antifa, attacking police vehicles, people being wounded on the Gilets jaunes, and journalists caught in the midst of it, along with tourists and locals, basically, yet again, taking, into account this reality and, basically watching this as it unfolds yet again on the Champs-Élysées. And this is not just any Saturday. The president started a national debate which was precisely meant to quell the anger and reconnect the people and the symbol of power in France, the president.
Well, let's hear from